happening, lads, and welcome back to another video. And this is going to be my post-match reaction to Chelsea 0 and Liverpool 2. And I just want to say we've got two clowns in the team, but let's get on into the video. I'm still disappointed. You guys are probably still disappointed if you're Chelsea fans, but if you're Liverpool fans, you're probably loving it, and you probably love memeing Kepa. First of all, I just want to say a massive credit to Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp. They played better football and they deservedly got the win. However, the big incident in the game did affect it, and yeah, when that red card happened, it was game over from there. It's just stupid. Christensen and Kepa it irritates me because they both were just in the wrong completely. I know it was Christensen who had to bring him down, but Kepa, he just wasn't convincing yet again. How many times do I have to say this? If he comes out with a bit more he's there quicker, we have seen keep Edison and Allison do it, and he gets it, no problems. But the fact is that he doesn't get there, so Christensen panics and obviously brings down Werner, and that just completely ruins the game. And then from there on we were just literally 10 men behind the ball the whole time. So it was disappointing, that moment, and it really did impact the game, because up until that moment, to be fair, I'll give us a bit of credit. We stuck in there. We were determined. I knew we know we can't go toe to toe with Liverpool. We're not at that calibre yet, especially with the players that we're signing not really coming into the team other than Werner and Havertz. So it's disappointing, and I feel like this game came at the wrong time. I know obviously it's easy to say that now, but the fact of the matter is we were missing five players that could walk into that team quite easily. And that is a lot of players, especially playing against the champions. And that it showed after that red card, the players just weren't good enough. And yeah, you got to question Lampard's selection. I know he was trying to set up defensively, but it didn't really work against Brighton. Yeah, Brighton were better than us, and that just shows we knew Liverpool are better than us, and he just sort of went with the same kind of lineup. I know the options are limited, but still it wasn't a great lineup, and it's clear that Lampard needs to work on that. And that's one of the factors that he struggled with last year, is finding that balance. And if he doesn't find that balance, we're going to struggle. We will not be at that highest level. But yeah, alternatively, he could find the right team when all the players are back fit in 2-3 weeks time. Then he can find the balance, and yeah, we might go on and compete and be up there. But we don't want to let Liverpool get too far ahead. Yeah, they're 3 points ahead with 1 game or 2 games played, but still, that 3 points, they literally dropped no points last year. So it's going to be difficult, and yeah, you got to hope that we can find that balance. And if he does, like I said, we might go on and achieve something this year. But so obviously, I mentioned the Christensen red card, and it completely killed the game. I knew as soon as he got sent off, it was going to be a proper negative performance. And I couldn't kind of see where Lampard was coming. Get it to 60 minutes, and if it's 0-0, maybe sub on a Barkley or someone like that who can bring the attacking play into the game. And it just didn't work like that, obviously. And you just got to trust him. You got to trust Lampard and just hope that he can gel all these players in. The positives from yesterday's performance is the fact that Werner was our best player again. 2 games running, probably up there. I felt like Tomori, when he came on, he looked solid, and you couldn't fault his second half. But I don't want to start ranting about Kepa again, but it just gets to the point where it's stupid. I said last week in my Brighton post-match reaction, he had to make 1 save, and he didn't make it. And then yet again, every time we play, we look like we're going to concede a goal, because he's going to give the opponent a goal. Disappointing, man. It's infuriating. we all seen it. We know, like, my reaction blew up on TikTok and all of that. Like, it was proper. It's just the frustration Chelsea fans and myself feel when he makes a silly error, because you do feel bad for him in ways, but he's just not good enough. Lampard's obviously been told, give him this, like, give him a go and see what happens. But rumours from the club are saying that Lampard didn't want to give him a go, he didn't trust him, and it's been shown. And the club need to act and get this Mendy guy over the line. Heard people praising this Mendy guy, but we'll see what happens. Like, Kepa isn't the solution. He never was. Never trusted him. Gave him a chance and he's just blown it. So, yeah, Kepa isn't good enough, and that's the fact. But overall, Liverpool were dominant and they deserved to win the game. I'm not saying anything. Thiago looked quite good for them when he came on, but that's because we were just 10 men behind the ball. And the moment we had to get back in the game, blew it. Jorginho missed his first penalty in 10, I believe, or 9. So that's gutting. Like, you miss that, and that's just game. Like, if you score that, like in the fixture last year when they went 2-0 up, and then Kante scored, and we that last 20 minutes we were insane. Like, maybe, you never know, get that goal, Liverpool on the back foot, we might nick a point. And Tammy had a good shot, and it was a good save from Alisson, to be fair. But don't think there's any point doing in player ratings this week. Everyone was below average, and I'll give shout outs to Werner. Reece James, I thought, did well against Mane in the first half, especially. He covered him well. Kante put in a shift. Kovacic was the only one he looked like he was going to drive forward, but he didn't look match fit at all. He looked right behind like everyone else. So yeah, and obviously Tomori played a decent game with Zuma. So other than that, it wasn't a great performance, and we need a bit more. Like, we need more than that. But on the positives, let's stay positive. We've got Pulisic, Thiago Silva, Chilwell, Mendy, maybe Declan Rice. I feel like I'm missing. Oh, Ziyech, Hakim Ziyech is to come back in the team. Like, there is options there, and like I said, if Frank gets it right, we could be back. But yeah, we move on into the Barnsley game, and yeah, let's just hope we can get through to the next round and probably face Spurs in the next round. So we'll see what happens with that, and then next Premier League game is West Brom away, and hopefully we can get back to winning ways. But yeah, a lot of negatives, but we move on, and there is positives, the fact that we've got all these players coming back. But other than that, I hope I don't see Kepa in the Chelsea shirt again. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you thought about the game. Check out my TikTok that's got 42,000 views or something from my Kepa reaction. You've probably seen it in my last video. But yeah, other than that, I'm out, and I'll see you in the next one.